All right, let's get into this. Now, what we're about to unpack, it's not really a story, not in the usual sense. You got to think of it more like a recovered file, a forbidden record of something that some very, very powerful people tried to completely wipe from existence.
Right off the bat, the document we're looking at starts with this incredibly simple, chilling statement. It sets the tone, right? This isn't for fun. This is testimony. It's basically a warning that what you're about to hear is an account of a reckoning.
And the implication there? Wow, it's huge. It means someone, or something, with unbelievable power wanted this gone. Just poof, erased from history. And the fact that it even survived? Well, that tells you the events it describes were just as powerful and just as hard to kill.
And there it is, the name, the ones who tried to bury this whole thing, Vought. But for all their money, for all their control over what people see and think, they couldn't do it. They couldn't scrub this clean. A kind of violent echo was left behind. And that echo, that's what we're digging into.
So this is where it all kicks off, a clash of worlds. You've got this force of pure, raw fury, a being literally made to destroy hell. And it gets dropped into a world where evil isn't a monster with horns. It's corporate, it's slick, it hides right out in the open.
And this just breaks it all down perfectly. I mean, look at the difference. The Slayer is hardwired to fight demons, hellfire, obvious, in-your-face destruction. But how on earth does that programming deal with an evil that smiles at you, that traps you with contracts, and sells itself to you on giant billboards? It's a completely different kind of war.
And here's our catalyst, the thing that started it all. You just know Vought was messing with something they shouldn't have, probably trying to find a new dimension to exploit for profit. And then, this line. Equations collapsed into instinct. All their careful science just broke. It gave way to something raw, something ancient. They knocked, and oh boy, someone answered.
And this is what walked through the door. Not a demon, but the thing demons have nightmares about. Just try to picture it. A clean, sterile, high-tech Vought lab. And then this appears. This ancient, silent warrior covered in scars and runes. The whole feeling in the room would just change. The air doesn't smell like brimstone. It smells like judgment. Now, it's really important to get this straight. His actions, they're not random. This isn't a rampage. The record is very clear that what happens next is deliberate. It's calculated. It's surgical. This isn't chaos, folks. This is a process. It's a cleansing. So check this out. He has a system. First, he identifies the target. He sees what A-Train did. Okay, evil confirmed. Step 2, execute. He intercepts him, and A-Train's incredible speed is just useless against this unmovable force. Then there's a witness, Starlight, and she sees it's not just murder. She sees the conviction behind it. And then the process just repeats.
Starlight's warning here is so interesting because she's trying to explain the rules of her world to a being who just doesn't play by them. She's not just talking about being strong. She means the system, the lawyers, the PR team, that whole corporate armor that keeps them safe.
And his reaction, or really his lack of one, tells you everything you need to know. He hears her, he totally gets it, he just doesn't care. Her warning about the system doesn't scare him off, it just paints a big fat bullseye on his real target. He's not there to swat the flies, he's there to tear down the whole rotten thing.
You knew this was coming, right? It was inevitable. The system's biggest gun, their fake god, finally has to face something that can't be scared, can't be bought, and literally doesn't know what fear is. This is the ultimate showdown for Vought's entire empire.
So, the fight itself basically just rips apart the whole myth of Homelander. He shows up like a god expecting everyone to bow. He gets a fistful of resistance instead. His heat vision just sparks off this unmoving steel. The tower around them gets shredded. But here's the absolute game changer, adaptation. The Slayer learns, he adjusts, and he does the one thing nobody thought was possible. He makes Homelander bleed. And the retreat? Homelander running away, terrified as his tower falls, that's not just a loss, it's the end of an idea.
And well, that says it all, doesn't it? The tower coming down? That's not just a building, it's a symbol. That shiny tower where these fake gods lived, the very image of Vought's power, is now a pile of rubble. Their king was broken, and his crown was cracked for the whole world to see. Okay, so this is the big turning point. Standing in all that destruction, the Slayer gets it. He has this massive realization. Just killing the heroes is like stomping on demons. Sure, you deal with the one in front of you, but you don't stop hell itself from existing. He needs a whole new strategy.
And this idea, monetized demons, this is the key to everything. See, in this world, evil isn't some cosmic force you just punch. It's a product. It has a marketing team, a stock price, an army of lawyers. You can't just kill it. You have to bankrupt it. You have to destroy the brand.
So he changes his tactics. The war goes quiet, it goes digital, and it's way, way more destructive. This isn't about raw power anymore. Servers vanish means all of Vought's dirty secrets, all their research, all their blackmail, gone. Data leaks means the public sees the real truth about their heroes. Accounts drain means the money dries up. He's not killing the monster anymore. He's starving it.
I mean, what a final line for this record. Chilling, right? This changes everything we thought we knew about the Doomslayer. All those thousands of years fighting the armies of hell, all of it was just a warm-up. It was all just practice for a smarter, sneakier kind of evil. An evil that smiles for the cameras and calls itself a hero.
And that's the question this whole thing leaves us with, isn't it? Who's the real monster here? The creature in scarred armor who delivers a brutal final judgment, or the smiling system that created so much evil that something like him was needed in the first place? Definitely something to think about.